Hello there, guys. Taxi, £10 a taxi. Three of you. So the new rule now is that any taxis are not more than three passengers. I've gone face to face and with someone who's just been kicked out of the taxi, and I have just said this is ridiculous. This lad has to pay same journey that his mum, dad and siblings have gone in, and because he is the older one, he's jumped out of the taxi, obviously, because he can't sit in the front. But when you've got people back all together holding up, they're right behind the seat, it makes no difference. Halo 2, the people actually starting to work. Wow. So yeah, I've just said, now the fun thing is with Uber taxis, that means that the taxi driver would be losing it out to do return jobs to pick up any more than so please be aware. I don't know if it's working on minibuses just yet. I haven't come across to keep the receipt of the taxi and to write the Uber, ask him to refund his money on the basis that he's had to. Hello, can you guys hear me or not? Should I take my mic out? Can you hear me? Is that better? Could you hear me before or not? Was it done? Dusted? Just doing me. So basically, if you can hear me now, can someone just say whether or not you actually heard what I said, or whether or not I had to repeat what it is that I've been saying? So if somebody can just let us know very quickly, that will be great. What I'm basically saying to people now is there is too much contradiction, and there is too many rules, regulations and guidelines crossing over now, to the point that we the people have got to start now writing back in and saying no. So basically, a lad has just had to get out of a taxi. He's got in with his mum and I think and two others. So basically only 3 people can go in a taxi. 3 people sit at the back of the taxi. And what I was basically saying is I've advised the lad to contact Uber, because it's the driver who's going to lose out, because obviously they need that money for coming back, which means the taxi drivers will double up, or it's time to then go to Uber and say no, you've got to refund that money, because at the end of the day there were 4 seats, he could have gone as 4, so now that's 2 taxis. I've been out in and out of the rain all day, guys, so that's 2 taxis. So basically the rules have changed now, so you can only have 3 person per taxi. So I don't know what you heard and what you didn't hear. And what I've sort of said to people now is it really is time to start sort of going, hang on a minute, we've got people that are creating laws and making things that are not understanding the consequences of their actions and how this is actually affecting people. One of the other big campaigns now is people with chronic conditions have been left this whole time. Some people even sitting with masks on, causing more and more problems to the mask. Just 2 seconds, guys. I am just trying to find something. There it is. No, it's not. I'm going to go and bring this robot. It's got a broken arm, but I'm not discriminating against the robot that's got a missing arm on it, because it's all good. He's a disabled robot, but we're going to rescue him from the bin. Look at these birds going mental. I wasn't going to. Oh shit, I'm going to get shat on right now. I'm going to move before I get shat on. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I'm going to get shat on? I've got all these birds above my head right now. Look. I don't know where they are. Do you reckon I might get shat on? I might get shat on. So anyway, guys, I have no idea what you heard at the beginning. Oh God, my fingers are breaking now. 2 seconds, I'm in a bit of unorganised chaos right now. 2 seconds, I'm being an absolute spacker right now. My fingers are not holding this very well. So yeah, it's just coming to sunset and it's the end of Friday. And for those that don't know, this is the original Sabbath day. Sabbath day starts at literally sunset on a Friday, and it's time to cozy down, not go out and go and get pissed, but cozy down and prepare for your time of rest. But we need to get back on Monday and start looking at things now and saying, if the services, oh sorry guys, I'm like really major struggling here. If the services are hindering us to a level that it is actually violating the human rights that currently still exist, our human rights have not actually been eroded as much as it probably feels like it. It's up to us to hold them accountable now. So take the taxi as an example. At the end of the day, it is absolutely barbaric to think that 3 people sitting in the back with a taxi driver in front of them with a mask on is going to make any difference. Taxi drivers, it would be very, very, very interesting, being people who only just put masks on, to actually see how many taxi drivers have actually died during all of this, being that they haven't actually stopped this whole time. Taxis have continued and maintained this whole time. Uber has probably made an absolute fucking fortune during this whole time. So I think this is a prime example of when common sense needs to prevail, and when it's then costing double, when it's causing, you know, people to be at such a loss, it's a bit crazy. So anyway, I'm completely lost because I have no idea what you heard at the beginning. I had already said what I'd said on that, and I was actually going to say something else, but because you guys couldn't hear me, I thought I would try to explain what I was saying. So anyway, I've got an absolute lot on. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to have that. That's beautiful. And I might do some research on who these people are. Oh, smells lovely. Lovely. Can you believe it was bin day today? You see how much shit people throw out? Like, seriously, Amazon must be making a fortune. All I ever see is another telly down there, guys. Seriously, I could have taken that last night, and I bet you that telly would have been fine. My telly works. So, yeah, I've got a lot on my mind at the moment, guys. But all I'm going to be focused on, and as should everybody right now, is focused back on themselves. And literally, with everything that is going on right now, I'm stood in probably one of the most... Oh, sorry, I haven't got you behind me there, have I? I'm stood in probably one of the most multi-diverse communities, apart from in London. There is no rioting. There is no fighting. There is no crap going on. It's very peaceful and it's lovely. And what you have all got to protect, including myself right now, and where I'm at in my life right now, is during this whole time, I decided to take no belief systems, to take no truth, and to keep my mind open. And because I'm struggling, I'm just going to come and sit down in front of my twatty horrible block for a minute, sit on the floor as I do. And with everything that's going on, you've got to understand, racism never existed until 17 and something. I can't think who it was. Racism was something that was created. And all of this stuff that's going on, everything, it all comes back down to individuals. And there's some really good stuff in this crap that's coming through, whether it was meant to have happened or not. I love it. I love the personal boundaries. I don't like seeing people with masks. Let me tell you something about masks. I posted a video earlier on of a young lad who's got a mask on, a child, and they had him on the monitors at the time that he was wearing his mask. He was wearing his mask because he was going into theatre. And they actually looked at his pulse and his breathing, the difference to having a mask on to not having a mask. Trees and bees, basically. Trees and bees. It's all about trees and bees, the birds and the bees. And oxygen and what we breathe. I'm feeling very humble at the moment. I'm very grateful to be in Great Britain and where I am right now. It was a very, very hard decision for me to make prior to knowing lockdown was going to be happening before it happened. Did I go off to other countries? And I've had many options of where I could have gone to wait this out. I've been able to go to hills, lockdowns. The opportunities for me have been, surmountable. Offers to Trinidad, offers to the States, offers to Fiji. And I chose to stay here. I chose not to abandon my vision of the said director, producer of Step Up Britain. And I chose to stay. And I'm glad I chose to stay because we are in a better position than any other country around the world because we are still attempting to build from within ourselves. And for the last goodness knows years, I've been classed as a conspiracy theorist. Nobody's ever said it to me personally. Oh shit, love, can you get through? Oh, I have. I got a live on. I got a live on if you're...
Thank you.
You should check out a mate of mine, He plays football for the amputees. I can't remember his name, Michael something. He plays for Liverpool and England as an amputee.
Well, that then.
Yeah, but you're entitled to it.
But you know what, though, babe? I don't look at myself like I'm disabled.
Do you mind if I just say what is in front of me?
Is that what I say?
No, I don't have to. Do you mind if I say? Nobody knows it. Just to say, one of my neighbours is here. She's in a wheelchair, and she has pretty much most of your leg amputated, don't you? So, can I show your legs, not your face? We know you around here, but just so look, 2 seconds. I just always show her face just to protect her identity. But there you go. I'm just chatting to one of my neighbours. I would say neighbours, but you actually live on the streets, don't you? You've got a place, have you? Yeah. But you are actually entitled to.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for it to come through now.
You tell you what, you must have goodness knows how much strength in your arms.
That's what everyone says. I've got really nice arms, everyone can say.
I don't know how you belt around here.
Got to get on with it, though, ain't you?
Yes, 100%.
There's no point fucking dreading about it, mate. Got to get on with it. What's done is done. Fuck it. We've got to go sometime. I'm not scared of dying. We've got to go, haven't we?
Do you hop? I remember I
hops around everywhere, I do.
How I met my friend Michael, right? I was living in a flat, and every morning, every night, all I could hear was bang, 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 bang. And finally I had the guts to go up, and I heard bang, bang, bang coming to the door, and he hopped to the door with no leg, and he said, "Sorry, love." He said, "At night time, I keep putting it at the side," and I jumped to go and get it.
Yeah.
And all that time, I didn't realise. But he did. He played for England. Well, he still does. England and Liverpool in the amputees team. So it's quite a. I've got 2 lighters actually on me today. Do you want to take that one with you?
Thank you, darling.
You're
anyway,
welcome.
Nice to meet you.
And you. Well, we meet past every time. We just don't
yeah,
talk.
we do. Right, see you again in the same spot, I suppose.
Probably. Take it easy, chick. See you later. She wheel herself off. It's just, you know what? She's rain or shine. She's out here, rain or shine, rain or shine. Look at my grey hairs. Anyway, what I was basically trying to say is the revolution is with ourselves. We right here, right now, are the co-creators with the universe to co-create our own world, our own life. Obviously, because of what I went through with Aaron and Faith, I decided that maybe everything that I was trying to achieve for my kids, I clearly didn't deserve. I lost my kids, hence why I've been punishing myself by remaining in this existence that I've been in for the last couple of years. I'm aware of that. I'm very much aware of that. I'm also very aware that I'm in the right place right now to show you that people of different cultures here are not fighting. We live very well in co-symbioticness here, and nobody ever thought that somebody of a different creed and colour didn't matter. Where it matters now is for us as individuals to actually sit down and realise that this earth is just one planet in the big scale of the universe. This earth is just one. There is many different planets, different things. So, but keep watching SpaceX. The great thing about what's going on is government have always ran, and it's always been very secret. These are private company businesses building alongside of them that are showing you how it is done. So like take like what they're doing against Trump right now, and they're going, Trump's scared. No, it's a reflection of their own mind. And also, a man who walks across with a Bible that says 365 times, do not fear, is not fearful. So, but anyway, I'm procrastinating, I need to get in. I've got two little boys. Oh, I've just put my fucking fingers in somebody's spit. I've got a lot going on. I'm being attacked from all sorts of sides. I've got social, and obviously with everything going on, and courts, I'm hoping that a lot of stuff is going to change, as well as the fact that I've been pulled for jury duty, as well as the fact that I've got psychological assessment coming, as well as the fact that I've got to go for all my medical to finally actually deal with some of my medical stuff, which at the end of the day is all about how supported I feel. So yeah, all I'm doing now is sunset is coming, and the end of this week will come to an end, and I will probably have a sleep and lay in with my boys tomorrow, and we will be out and about doing normal things, and I will show you probably tomorrow just how peaceful it is here. Things are starting to calm down, but while it's peaceful, guys, get ready for the 21st, because AI is going to be rocketed and loaded, and the film The Matrix, if you actually listen to it, said it didn't start until AI was here. AI is here. We have a chance to still stop this, but I don't know if we're going to, so see you tomorrow.